Okay, in today's video, I'm analyzing your swings. One of you sent in a swing, and we're gonna break it down. I'm gonna show you what he does, and then give you the fixes for his issues. Maybe it'll help you. I think it will. Let's do it. All right, my man Alan sent me his swing, wanted a little video analysis breakdown, and with that, I include, it in one of these videos, so we do specific drills to help specific people with specific issues that a lot of us have and can relate to, and so we're gonna help Alan out right now. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you don't miss anything. And if you're interested in any of the gear I use, I have links in the description below for just about everything. So knock yourself out. Now let's get to my man Alan's golf swing, which is pretty good. Okay, so Alan has a really great golf swing, very good. He says it's a bit flat, which it is, and he looks like a taller player. So what I did is I compared him to Davis Love. I think that's a good comparison. They kind of have a similar build, and I think their swings are very similar. And I believe Alan could be a phenomenal player. I don't care how old he is. I think he could really be a great player, scratch player, or who knows, even better. But because he's got a lot of great fundamentals. I don't mind the flat swing, but if you want to work on that, the thing I would just do for that is just think about getting your hands up above your head. That's a simple fix. You don't have to, but usually shorter players have flatter swings and you look a little taller. So I would just think, get my hands instead of down here, just think about lifting up above my head. That's an easy fix. You could just work on that and just feel like your hands are really high in your backswing. But there's something else that I think is critical that we need to fix, and I'll show you what he does right here. So Alan, his backswing is great. He gets a good hip rotation going. Everything's good here. But then when he comes down, his hips kind of stall out. They stop. They're here, and then he's down in here, and he just doesn't have the hip turn that we want. So we're gonna do this little drill that's gonna help you feel what you should feel like at impact. Here's what you wanna do. You want your weight on your left side, okay? So you're kind of on your right toe. Then I want you to just turn your butt and everything backwards. Right in there, okay? Then I want you to lean down and grab that club. So you're gonna be here, you're gonna turn everything backwards, then you're gonna lean down, grab your club, and that right elbow should be tucked in here, okay? So it looks like this. All right. That's the position I want you in for this drill. Then we're just gonna hit like chip shots. I'm using a 5-iron, but I'm just trying to chip this 30, 40 yards. That's why a net's great for this type of drill. We're just getting a feeling of impact right here. Something to note is the last thing to grab my club is my right hand. I want that to grab last. Okay, it's just gonna be easier because if you grab it early, you might put it in a bad spot. So I just want it kind of centered, slightly ahead of the club head, turn down, and then grab here. And then when you hit that ball, I don't want you to extend your body up. Don't stand up, just stay in that position and feel what it's like to stay down through that ball and get those shoulders rotating here, right in here. It could be difficult if you're not used to this type of stretch. So that's the motion we want to learn, because that's gonna be our new impact position. It's gonna be hard to get there, but through a lot of this drill, you can do it. That's great. Okay, then after about like 500 of those, then we're gonna move into a fuller shot. With the short ones, you can keep going a little bit farther every time, but don't go too far. No more than half a swing. And then when we go to a full swing, here's the key now. Here's what you're gonna do. Now our setup at address is gonna be different. Notice on Alan's swing versus David Love, when I put them both at setup position and I do their spine angle at setup, Davis actually gets more spine angle when he goes to impact. From setup to impact, he's actually coming down a little bit more, like this. Whereas Alan, he's here and he comes up. And most of us do that, okay? That's what separates us from the greats. And you know, some short game stuff too as well. But that's one of the major things, that's spine angle. So now we're learning what it's like to stay down there. So when we set up, what we're going to do is stand a lot taller for now, tuck that butt in. We're gonna start with the butt in. If you start with the butt in, it can't go more in. It has to come out. So there's only one place for it to go. So we're gonna put it in here. We're gonna set, it's gonna feel weird. It's gonna be way under here. Then you're gonna swing your swing, and then you're gonna push that butt out, rotate it around, and get to that impact position that you just learned hitting 1,000 shots. So yeah, it's going to feel awkward. You're gonna be in here, you're gonna swing like this, and then you're gonna feel that and be down in here, but your impact's gonna start improving a lot better. And then slowly, you'll kind of revert back to your normal setup, but always think about that new impact position of being down in here. And always go back to that drill. I think for you, Alan, and guys who extend, we need to do a lot of these drills right in here. Boom, just right there. Even when you're chipping, really come down in here. And just practice that every chance you get. Bend down in here, rotate, and just chip like that. It'll keep you from extension. When you extend your hips this way, they don't turn that way. But if you stay down here, your hips have to move that way. They have nowhere to go. You can't stay down here. I mean, you'd be looking like this. So you just, that's why we're practicing with that open rotation, open hips, right in here for those little chip shots. So you start getting used to that impact position. So there you go. You'll hit some squirrely shots for a little while when you're changing this, because it feels dramatic, but it's a subtle change. So just be, expect that, because that's going to happen while you go through this. And then with your driver, everything's the same with all your clubs, but you're gonna really start hitting much more pure iron shots, and you're gonna start getting more club hit speed. And because you're coming down and rotating, you won't lose that wrist angle, that shaft angle. You won't early release because you'll rotate. That will just naturally stay where it needs to be. And so this is the correction for that, but just holding this, it isn't gonna do you any good without this and without this. You need all of it to work together. Then you don't have to think about that. That will correct itself. But your lower body, Alan, works great. I love it. Everything's looking really good. I love your feet. Just gotta get those hips turning a little bit more, your weight moving a little bit this way, and you're on your way. So we're gonna get you some more distance. I believe it. Work hard. Hope this helps to the rest of you too. We all need a little bit of better spine angle through impact. Hope this helps. Let me know. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Love you guys. Good luck. See you in the next video.